This is Greg here with On Air Gag Radio. Here with Bad Bad Not Good. Just completely destroyed Boston. Probably my favorite concert of 2013 so far. I've been to like 4 or 5.
That's a big statement, man.
Easily the greatest. How about you guys introduce yourself individually?
Hey, I'm Chester.
I'm Matt. I'm Alex. What's up, man?
And that's Bad Bad Not Good. So 3 white kids from Toronto who play hip-hop inspired jazz. What came first? Did jazz come first? Hip-hop come first? Or like how did that whole thing happen?
Why am I specifically? What did you gesture me? Like, I don't know, I guess like we all like really liked hip hop first, and we all went to music school.
Yeah.
And then like we didn't know each other before we were going to music school, and like we happened to be the only people in music school who liked hip hop. Crazy enough.
Specific hip hop at the time that we were talking about.
Yeah.
We kind of like figured out that we all were interested in.
It's cool, don't worry about it. It's broken.
I just fixed it.
Oh, thanks.
But basically we kind of bonded through just like hanging out and figuring out like who each other were and like what musical interests we had and what like like what Flying Lotus songs are our favorite, and like at the time I guess we all were kind of like, at least me and Matt, we were really into Tyler Creator's album Bastard, and that was like a long time ago, probably like what,
Like 2 years.
2 years ago at that time, and like it was like pretty, not like rare 100%, but it was pretty underrated or I don't know, not very known on the internet at the time. And we're like, oh, like, you know about this shit? And like, yeah, the album is super tight. This guy's like, some like 18-year-old kid from Los Angeles making crazy beats and like has this amazing, like, well developed and great concept for an album. So that's we're just like, oh wow, like this is really cool. Like no one I know at the school knows about this artist and this album, so we kind of just started like hanging out. And then we called up young Chester, and we started like jamming some, and then just kind of like started playing like random hip hop tunes, or like going through our iPods and whatever, and just kind of started playing whatever beats we wanted to like.
Just figured it out as you kind of went.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't preconceived or anything. We just kind of like, let's jam some, I don't know, whatever the
Nice.
J Dilla hip hop. I don't know.
That's true right there. Like that's true. I used to play music, and that's just how it happens. Everything just. Let's just play this right now, like. Yeah, exactly. And you talked about obviously J Dilla's birthday. Rest in peace, J Dilla. And he's influenced countless number of genres, and we want to just know like what does J Dilla like mean to Bad Bad Not Good, or you personally, or anything like that. Just on his birthday, give the man a shout out.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, personally, I've been listening to beats made by J Dilla or his music for, I don't know, like 3, 4, 5 years or something. And he's crazy. Like, the first time I heard Donuts, I heard Donuts, and then I found out that he made it literally when he was part of it he made in the hospital when he was actually dying from cancer.
Yeah.
And then the next time I listened to it, I just like, I had like a moment where it was just like, cool. Yeah, it was really like life-changing thing almost. And that's like to this day like one of my favorite albums of all time. And yeah, he's just been like I don't know, he's obviously an amazing producer, had a lot of influence in the hip-hop world, and a lot of musicians of other genres are kind of like, appreciating what he's done and getting into hip-hop because of him and stuff, so it's cool.
Yeah. And Alex, you were talking about how you retired the pig mask, and I thought it was a pretty cool statement about like coming out and maturing and becoming like your own face as opposed to this kind of childish facade that you put on. You could talk about
Expand on the whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was reading this. Okay, no, it's okay. I was reading this Frank 151 issue dedicated completely to Doom, and I was reading about like the origin of the mask and everything, and it was his whole thing was that he was like a villain and keeping his identity concealed based on being an MC, and through some struggles like the loss of his brother and evolving as an artist and making a statement in a certain way. And I kind of actually realized, I actually was reading this on the way here, that gimmicks and stuff are cool to a certain degree, but it's not like at the end of the day, regardless of what kind of music you make, it should be about being a true artist and expressing yourself and stuff like that. So I kind of realized that maybe I don't need to wear this mask for theatrical effect or as a gimmick. It's kind of about like the music and creating great energy regardless of what's on my face. Dead Mouse and other artists who would do things. Daft Punk,
Dead Mouse
Buckethead, Dead Mouse 5, Buckethead, and there's lots of artists who do similar things. But I don't know, just been like really finding out about great musicians and their stories on being true and like expressing themselves certain ways. And I kind of felt like maybe it's time to like grow up a little bit and maybe it's not needed. Also, it's ripping to shreds, so I didn't want to bring it out anymore before it like crumbled and or got stolen. So it's resting at home kind of thing. Yeah, absolutely.
And obviously there's talks of Bad Bad Not Good 3. By the way, first 2 albums, unreal. Absolutely unreal. I showed my dad, he wasn't a fan because it's not as structured as like, he's from the old school where everything has to be, right there for him. But like being a band member, or not a band member, but in band in high school, just like, whoa, this is like the coolest stuff I've ever heard. But obviously, we got Bad Bad Not Good 3. We got things with Tyler the Creator in the past and things with Earl in the future. What else can happen for you guys? Like, what else are you looking forward to? Any artists, any, tours or moments or anything like that?
Well, we got a bunch of things basically confirmed, but we can't technically talk about, unfortunately.
Definitely looking forward to the summer, touring Europe again.
On a more boring thing, the summer is going to be fun, I guess. Yeah.
Going back to touring Europe again and just kind of like working on music and working on our sets and writing more music. And, we built a studio back home, which we're really excited about. It took a long time. And, hopefully meeting Nardwar, going to BC. I don't know, just lots. We're young and you don't need to stick this in my face, Matthew. Just having fun, goofing around.
Just want to make sure it sounds good.
Yeah. Producing great audio quality at 3.
We're talking about high fidelity WAV files in 24-bit.
20 megabytes.
Yeah, exactly. Or 20 gigabytes.
I got one more question. I've been, I thought you fixed it.
No, almost.
Almost, all right. Good enough. I've been to like so many shows in my life between metal, hip hop, indie-tronic, like electro, whatever, and I've never seen a band like do a little like an on-stage like little pre-ritual like you guys did, and then come together after and just like giving yourself high fives, like great job guys. Like it's just awesome to see that being part of your set and your public appearance, because I think that really helps little kids and like people who look up to you and stuff realize that it's fun for you guys. Like, it was just one.
Well, at the end of the day, it's like I don't know. I feel like you almost can't like. We all love music dearly, but you can't take yourself too seriously because you play music. Because you've done this for so long. It's like, whatever. You're just a person. We're just like dudes having fun. We're goofing. And like at the end of the day, music should be fun above all else, and we try and just remember that and keep it real.
I think the key component to why we do all that stuff is because we're friends. Yeah, like, what I mean? Which I feel like a lot of bands you see sometimes are like, those people do not seem like they're friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I love you, boy.
On a real note, closing note on this whole thing, we're just 100% grateful to travel around.
Yeah.
We didn't plan on doing this as a career. We were in school at the time as this all started. And as this whole thing evolved and grew, we just become more grateful. We become more grateful for everything that's been going down, everything that's been happening. So, it's important to be happy and to, stay positive and just enjoy, no matter what's happening around you, no matter who says what, no matter, what the internet's going on about. It's just important to be happy. And, we all love like soul music and stuff like that, and we kind of been realizing in different ways here and there that, it's important to be, express yourselves and just have fun with it and appreciate what's going on. If people enjoy what you're doing, appreciate them for enjoying it and stuff like that. Little B, stay positive, stay based, enjoy.
Yeah, protect Little B. I'm just gonna give a quick shout out to Jerry Paper.
I want to shout out to Boston, the Middle East, everybody here, because the crowd was amazing. So much vibes. Vibes were great. Everyone is.
I just can't explain how inspired I am by the vibes right now.
That's Greg with On Air Gag Radio. Bad Bad Not Good. Easily a must-see concert of your lifetime. Sending out.